We'll get to that story about Parkersburg City Council in just a minute, but first, we begin tonight with our top story. No one was hurt after a commercial vehicle rolled over on US 35 in Gallia County on Tuesday night. According to a press release from the Gallup Police Post of the Ohio State Highway Patrol, the crash happened at 8:47 p.m. A commercial vehicle was traveling on US 35 near the Silver Memorial Bridge when it drove off the right side of the road, striking a guardrail and concrete wall. The vehicle continued onto the bridge when it struck a center concrete wall and overturned on its side. The vehicle spilled approximately 200 gallons of diesel fuel and 4,000 gallons of cream liquor. No one, including the driver of the commercial vehicle, was hurt. US 35's eastbound and westbound lanes were shut down for several hours. The crash remains under investigation.